Hi there, Leo. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to y'all here. We're here with your full moon in Pisces reading. And of course, right, the energy of the full moon is potent. You may find that the energy of the full moon sort of begins to trail in even a few days before the full moon, even a week before the full moon, depending on also where it may be touching upon certain parts in your own personal birth chart. You may find that the energies of the full moon also cascade over a few days, even again a week or so after exactly when the full moon peaks. This full moon is in Pisces, a whole lot of water energy here. So depending on again exactly where it is that you make Pisces in your chart, there may be a focus on culmination. I'm hearing granddaddy, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing awareness as it pertains to that part of your chart. So for example, let's say you've got Pisces cusping your 10th house. That's the highest point in your chart, considered to be as well your midhaven, abbreviated sometimes as MC. There could be a focus on the culmination of certain, I'm hearing for a number of you, strategic matters, and I just caught sight of the Six of Swords, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. There could be a focus on partnership dynamics for a number of you, but specifically public life. Partnerships could be also work life partnerships, professional partnerships. Okay, take it as you will. And there could be a focus on clarifying or confirming that. Okay, here we go. I'm hearing Scorpio with the Magician in reverse. You are getting super clear, Leo, on what excites you, what revs your engine, and what direction you need to move in to begin to get those wheels churning faster. And I'm seeing it as like there's something, it's like I'm hearing I've got the sticker for the label and I'm getting really close to the moment that I peel it and slap it on. And there's this desire to find a sense of cohesion with the process that is I'm getting it as strategic, but also collaborative. I'm getting interactive, I'm getting creative as well. That speaks to our needs as well on an emotional level. There may be a focus on the element of water here specifically. And there's a whole lot of talk here, Leo, in a very exciting, enchanting way. And be it a new beginning, be it a new way of holding a conversation, I'm hearing conversing, communicating about the feeling space, about, let's say, what is held in an empathic space, in an emotional space. There is at the same time such an excitement with which this concept of, also I'm hearing, love is directed, okay? And I'm seeing it as like, it's almost like, okay, I'm acting out this movie scene. Okay, the movie scene I'm hearing is I'm hearing slapstick funny for a number of you, whatever that may mean in particular for you, but is let's say has its gold tones, whatever that may mean in particular for you, related to the Ace of Cups, has its moments as well that are sentimental. Okay, sentimental in nature. I'm hearing sentimentalists, where it's like, in a certain way, to play the part, I've got to really hone in on this this sensitivity, this sensory also space, but in such a way that is solar powered, very interesting, related to the Ace of Wands and the Magician in reverse, which is related to how it is that I surprise, I'm hearing specifically my audience, take it as you will, but that I also almost like empower, okay, also stimulate a response from and of what is emitted, I'm hearing elicited on an emotional level. And I'm getting it as like almost like the language that is spoken is an emotional dialect, but the conversation that's upheld, the grander sort of conversation, the I'm hearing also the symposium, I'm hearing of events that surround the conversation are energizing in nature. And it's very exciting, Leo, very, very exciting. There's, though, again, such a focus on conversation, such a focus on collaboration, such a focus on really gnawing out, chewing out every sort of potential avenue I'm hearing for a number of you. I'm hearing princess, allies, whatever that may mean in particular for you. Hashing out, I'm hearing certain wedges, I'm hearing here pieces to the puzzle, I'm hearing paint, color, job, whatever that may mean in particular for you, that is in a certain way promised, I'm hearing, whatever that may mean in particular for you, also considered to be an asset, but that is to be really discussed, like very, very deeply, Leo. Like, okay, let's say you've got a creative team or agency, a group of people who are considering moving in a certain direction with a new project. Let's say there's a pool of assets, of finances, of resources that are to be capitalized on. For example, I'm hearing specifically related to marketing. Take it as you will. I'm hearing princess, power, powerhouse, princess, whatever that may mean in particular for you, related to the Three of Cups. There's this feeling of wanting to be very, very careful, I'm hearing as well, with how each resource, each dynamic, each potential, each investor, I'm hearing as well, for a number of you related to the Three of Cups, is positioned. I'm hearing salary, I'm hearing starting salary positioned, is also storyboarded, whatever that may mean particularly for you. There is a focus perhaps for a number of you as well. Let me back up here to the Ace of Wands, is started. It's like, how is it that we are in a certain way also promising, making certain promises? I'm hearing hedge fund here, resources with the Magician in reverse. How is it that we are making certain promises? Standing, I'm hearing supporting, I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing standing, though, by the sideline, I'm hearing by the shoreline. How is it that we are also regarding, stimulating a certain potential? There is a creativity that is involved in setting this stage. Scorpio, I'm hearing strongly again. There is, though, at the same time, a certain seriousness, okay? And it's like, well, this is super exciting, but at the same time, let's not go in commando. Okay, let's have our, I'm hearing our headrest fastened securely. Let's have our stories, I'm hearing well supported, well announced, whatever that may mean in particular for you, well thought out and planned. There's a focus here, I'm hearing preventative care, whatever that may mean in particular for you, related to the Ace of Cups. There could be a focus on the emotional dynamism as well, dynamic. How is it that we are operating not only yet again from a place of, let's say, dynamism, creativity, assertiveness, I'm getting as well. I'm getting team players, but also in a way that is sentimental. Again, it's like it's sensitive, also projective of a grander sense and source of mission. And I'm getting it as being one that for a number of you may be related to energetics. I'm hearing harmonics. I'm hearing love as well, and that being sort of the fundamentalism of what is being carved out. I'm hearing as a space, I'm hearing as a market and an industry. You have the Hermit in reverse, the card of Virgo, and the Major Arcana mirroring the Nine of Cups up, right? Dear Leo, I'm hearing again princess power. I'm hearing announcing, pronouncing the name of. There's a focus perhaps on how it is that we feel comfortable with the temperature of the colors that we paint this dream alive with. Okay, dear Leo, there is a focus on how it is that we find our foundation with this movement and change. And I'm seeing it as a conversation around the topic of change and movement that has yet to be soldered, okay, in a certain way, that has yet to be also standardized, where it's like, okay, well, we're working on the prototype, we're brainstorming, we haven't quite yet released the, I'm hearing project module, whatever that may mean in particular for you. I'm hearing product module as well, and there's a focus here I'm getting specifically on what may feel to be like I'm hearing a storyboard of success. Okay, now you have here the Mother of Swords upright, mirroring the Six of Wands in reverse. Judgment here is poking just out of this staff on the left-hand side, mirroring here the Mother of Swords. There is a decision that is to be made, as I'm getting it for you, Leo, that has been sort of prompted by way of the many steps that have been taken in the direction of making the decisions that you wish to make. And I just looked at the timestamp on this video and it was 11:11. So whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you, I'm hearing superstar, whatever that may mean in particular for a number of you. But there is the alluding to a certain next step that is to be taken. Dear Scorpio, I'm hearing strongly that in a certain way you feel you have been readying for that. I'm hearing specifically you have been awaiting presentation of, and you have here this Six of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Nine of Swords upright. I'm hearing that you've been waiting to blow the whistle on, and I'm seeing it as being in terms of how it is that you publicly present or portray, perhaps even legally, a new direction. Thank you so much for tuning in, dear Leo. Love and light to you here. Enjoy this full moon in Pisces, and I highly recommend you to check out as well your rising, ascendant, or moon sign. Dear Leo, the mid-August readings as well are now launched and live, and you can watch those via the link in the bio description box below. Thank you all so much for your dear support with these mid-month readings. It helps me continue with them. Love and light to y'all. Thank you so much again for tuning in. And for those of you who would like to get notified of exactly when the readings will post, you can feel free to subscribe via the link in the bio description box below. Right above the bio description box, there should be a subscribe button. You could feel free to click that, and it will subscribe you there. If you'd like to also get notified via Twitter, feel free to follow the handle for this channel, Alchemy and You, and you'll get notified there once readings are posted, once videos rather are posted here on YouTube on the channel. Thank you so much again, dear Leo, for tuning in. Love and light to you all here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.